What's up, guys? Welcome back to NeXt Gaming, where we cover everything newsworthy that pertains to games. Starting off today's show, I wanted to talk about Ubisoft's official announcement of Assassin's Creed Mirage. Here we have on Twitter. We're just going to have to wait for September 10th. Tune in 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time and 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for more details. Next, we got a full interview with Halo Infinite devs 343 Studios on the updates coming. Honestly, seeing Forge is good. I know a lot of people are upset about the couch co-op being canceled, but I, for one, haven't played Halo split screen since Halo Reach. You know, the only thing I play split screen on is Call of Duty Zombies with a longtime friend. We've been playing it since 2010, so other than that, I don't play split screen very often at all anymore. It's kind of funny, but I also never really did. Unless we're considering the PS3 era, some games did have split screen. But when it comes to Halo and Halo's campaign, which I feel like has dropped off in the past couple games, I'm not playing the campaign with you. You know, I don't even want to up the difficulty. You know, let's just squad up on multiplayer, have fun that way. That's the way I experience Halo with other people. You know, I'll play the campaign myself and then go into multiplayer. That's how I am. I was more interested in the Forge maps. Hopefully they can make it into a rotation if possible, you know, but I think there are a lot bigger problems than the couch co-op that everyone seems to think is killing Halo Infinite, quote unquote. Like this video. This video is 30 minutes long, and it's almost an exact copy of what DICE gave us for Battlefield 2042. If you remember, Battlefield 2042 had a terrible launch. And they put out like this 20-25 minute video where there was a man that worked at DICE interviewing a couple DICE employees, right? And it's the same exact thing here. You know, you have this 343 developer interviewing two other 343 developers. And I get that, you know, everybody has their own platform now. You know, like DICE and 343 and Microsoft, whatever, Halo. You can put out anything on social media and you can get everybody's attention, and that's awesome. But why can't you, one, have, you know, a real interviewer, and two, not these predetermined questions that, you know, let them ask literally anything. That would be nice, because honestly, this is ridiculous. You know, just the fact that, you know, it's just fake vibes. It's scripted as hell. You know, it looks like they plugged a Google representative who looks at data all day to talk about Halo Infinite. You know, the fact that they have an entire team focused on the live service and when to drop seasons and what to drop the seasons with is just absolutely ridiculous. It shouldn't take an entire team to manage that. I just feel it shouldn't. What is a live service game? Honestly, it's a battle pass. It's a list of shit that you unlock. What else? How is it such a monumental piece that you need an entire team, you know, away from the gameplay and the map making and all this? You have an entire just team. That is ridiculous to me. I don't think it's, you know, and nobody even wanted this. And the only time maybe people wanted it was when we didn't think it was going to inflict on the actual game, you know, because you didn't launch the game with Team Slayer, you didn't launch it with couch co-op, you didn't launch it with Forge. You've had since 2015 to develop this game. You know, it's a real shame 343 Studios has turned into 0 for 3 because they can't fucking make a Halo game. God damn. You know? What the fuck? It's been almost a year, and we've been in season 2 for like 10 months. You know, I don't know. Maybe I'm overreacting. Comment below what you guys think of this 30-minute long excuse board meeting, you know? Here we got the sales charts comparing the 360 versus the Xbox Series consoles, and honestly, this is just a little fun tidbit I wanted to include on today's video, because, you know, seeing how the 360 was a big hit, you know, it squashed the PS3 in terms, you know, back in the day. That was huge. So, you know, it being pushed aside sales-wise by the Xbox Series consoles, overall, it just means there are a lot more gamers now than in 2005, which is awesome. You know, we've not only bridged the gap for girl gamers to be a thing in a massive quantity, you know, like my viewership on YouTube, I believe it's 20% girls, and that's insane to think girl gamers not only listen to the news, They also play games. It's awesome. It's amazing. And we've also gotten our eyes on the older folks. The older folks look at these spectacle of a game that come out, these massive spectacles, and I think, that it really got their attention too. That if you were playing in 2002, like Joe Rogan, for example. Joe Rogan he's been, I think he played a lot of Quake in the 90s, and now he looks at gaming and he's just like, it's amazing, but I don't want to get into it because I'll just be addicted. And, the fact that we could get them to say that is amazing, It means it's really an art form, and it's great. It's great for gaming. And finally, for today's last little bit of news, DICE has stated that with future maps, they're going to try and make the maps smaller for stability. Honestly, this new map that has come out, I couldn't get any gameplay for it because the rotation fucking sucks. I only got to play it once, so I couldn't get any gameplay, or else I would have showed it to you. But it's not a bad map. You're basically just playing on this ship, I believe it is. But I don't think the maps are, obviously for stability, it'd be nice if you could make the maps smaller for that reasoning. But I think the main problems I have with this game is the voice chat, not having voice chat, not having TeamSpeak, and just the overall stability. I don't know if that has something to do with the massive scale of the maps. I feel like Battlefield has always been pretty big, but maybe that has, the new technology rendering something. I don't know. I'm not familiar with it. I'm not an expert. I won't pretend to be. But, with this interview with YouTuber Lossie, which, again, predetermined questions, it's very irritating, But DICE stated that, they've heard our feedback, and for now they have no changes regarding TeamSpeak. They also have no plans to bring server browsers to All Out Warfare. And honestly, it's been a year. It's been a year, and we haven't gotten voice chat. We haven't gotten a scoreboard, and stability. Shit is still popping in and out. Buildings, whole buildings, things that are actually there are disappearing when you stop looking at them, and you can tell. I don't get it. I don't understand. I just feel like, this live service method is destroying some of the biggest franchises. And for what? It doesn't make sense to me. It don't make sense how just live service, the aspect of that. I know you want to just be the next big thing, but in my mind, this live service is just a $10 battle pass. You get camos and skins and, gun unlockables or whatever. I know Call of Duty kind of takes it a little too far, but just with Battlefield, for example, it's just camos and shit. That could have just been included. I don't know how the live service elements have corroded the entire game, It's sad, honestly. I don't know if it's crunch or if EA is at work here, but the game is not fun for many. Having the combination of odd map designs where you're being shot at from 3 different directions with no voice chat or TeamSpeak, how does DICE expect us to work together to get unlocks, to use any of these even battle pass items, premium or not, if you're bogged down constantly? Just when a good fight starts, I have a dickhead coming behind me at the other end of this tunnel, right? Or I have 0 teammates covering the left flank because they can't hear me or whatever the fuck is happening. It's almost like every match as well, because of lack of players. We have one team stomping over the other. For 2 hours I played last night, okay? I had one decent match. And it wasn't even good because I was just on the superior team. It wasn't fun. It was more fun when I was getting my ass handed to me and I wasn't getting kills, but it looked cooler because it just looked cooler. I don't know. But I don't know. I think this is just ridiculous. I don't understand how you could go without a lot of these main staple things for Battlefield. You need some type of communication in these games, or else this is just a clusterfuck and it just looks ridiculous. The game does not play the same because no one's communicating. You can't swap squads if your squad is being a dipshit. It doesn't make any sense to me. I wish this game would be better. I'm trying to get into it. I think I got up to like rank 21, and it's hell. It's hell to play. And I don't know how. It's been a fucking year, my dude. DICE, put a scoreboard in. Put a fucking voice chat. Why can't you make voice chat? I don't understand. I really don't. And especially with, this is a war game. There wasn't that much that went into this that you had to really think on. You know, but you had to think, okay, people need to talk to each other when we're, you know, you're making these massive scale, like, oh my god, the more I think about it, the more I get pissed off, because it makes no goddamn sense to me why the fuck there's no communication factor in this 3264 player fucking massive scale multiplayer warfare game, you dipshit dumb fucks. Swear to god, I'm losing it. Anyway, that's it for today, guys. It's been NeXt Gaming. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more of my videos. Peace.
Put it all in me,